What's up everyone, how you doing? Blue Nerd here and welcome back my friends to another Minecraft tutorial. Today guys we are back in the docks with a wooden house tutorial, which is going to be for this little one here that attaches to the tower that we built a few episodes ago. Now the great thing about this house here on the corner guys is it separates this part of the docks off from what is going to be the lower class housing area over here. And it's a pretty simple build made up mostly of oak, spruce wood and dark oak. There's not really much else other than that, other than a few stone bricks for the stairway around here. But yeah guys, it's a fairly simple build. Now before we take a look at what we're going to need to build it guys, if you could let me know in the comments what build would you like to see next, or what build would you like to see built on the docks here. What have we missed? Is there something that you guys would like to see? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. But with that being said guys, let's take a look at what we're going to need to build this one. Okay, for this build we're going to be using some oak logs, some stripped oak wood, some spruce planks, slabs, stairs, trapdoors, buttons, fences and a spruce door or two. We're going to be using some glass panes and glass blocks of your choice. I'm going with the light grey stained versions. We're going to need some dark oak planks and stairs, a few stripped spruce wood, then we're going to need some stone brick stairs, some lanterns, and then just a couple of flower pots and some oak saplings to go inside it as a little flower. And that is pretty much it for this build guys. So with that being said, let's get building. Okay guys, here is the layout of the floor plan. Now as always we've got our red blocks that are our 1 block pillars. Down at the very front, at the very bottom of the screen, you can see we've got a bunch of blue blocks. That is 5 blocks long, which is the very front of the build. The yellow blocks of course are just our main walls. These are 3 blocks long, and at the back there you can see we got the pink blocks. Now this is 4 blocks long guys, but that's 4 blocks between the pillar and the tower. If the tower wasn't in the way, it would be a 5 block gap. So if you wanted to, you didn't build the tower and you want to build just this house, you could build it, but you'd make it a 5 block wall and basically repeat the front of the build to the back of the build. So I hope that will make sense guys. So with that being said, let's get building. Okay guys, we're going to start from the front left hand side of the build here, and we're going to start by placing in an oak log here. Now if you're building exactly where I am guys, and you've got this bit of a wall in front of you, just make sure that your logs run all the way down to the ground. Okay, now to the right of this log we're going to leave a 5 block gap and place another one here, and again making sure the log runs all the way down. Behind this you want to leave a 3 block gap and place 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars, again making sure that there is a 3 block gap between all of them, and then you want to make sure that they all run into the ground like so. Now back to the block that we started with, we're going to go behind it this time and place another 1 and 2 logs, again leaving a 3 block gap between them, and again making sure that they run into the ground like so. Now we're going to go ahead and raise these by 4 more blocks. Okay, so there's 1 there already. We want to put 4 more on top, making it 5 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're going to do that all around. Okay, once done, we're going to go over to the log that we started with, and behind the back of it at the very top you want to bring a beam all the way across with your oak logs until you join into the wall of the tower. At the very front we're going to just bring it all the way across and join up to this one. Then we're going to bring it down this side, bringing it all the way to the pillar at the back. And then from this one here, we're just going to join it over and connect it to the wall. Okay, excellent. Now we're going to go over to the front here, place a log on this pillar and then this pillar, then leave a 1 block gap and make 2 little pillars sticking out like this. On the left hand side here, we're going to put 1 on this pillar here, 1 on top of that pillar, and then 1 in the middle. Again, making sure that they are sticking out. On the right hand side here, we're going to do exactly the same thing by placing 3 here. Down to this corner here, we're going to place 3 the same way. And then around the very back here, we're going to place 3 across like this. Now, once we've got that all in place, we're going to go ahead and start working on the pillars for the next floor. So, if we start from the left hand side here, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one, so we're just skipping that middle one. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. and then 4 again on this corner, 4 again on this corner, and then 4 again on this one. Okay, so it's a pretty simple pattern to follow. Over on this corner here, we're going to place 4 on top of this one, 4 on this one, 4 right here. And then where we've got this big open section on the right hand side here, we're going to come over here, break this one and place one sideways so that it runs all the way across. We're going to put a pillar here of 4 blocks and a pillar here of 4 blocks. Then we can put one here, leaving a 1 block gap between this one, and one here, leaving again a 1 block gap between them all. Okay, right, now we got that in place. Let's just come down to the bottom here, and at the very front here, if you've got what I've got here, which is the chiseled stone bricks, be sure to go ahead and just place the matching pattern all the way across like this. Then what you want to do is get your oak log, and you want to run it across the top like this, and you want to follow it all the way down the right hand side of the build, and then just round this little bit at the back here. I'm going to go ahead and leave this side here, okay, because we're going to have a door and a window down here, so we're going to leave that section there, but the rest of it we can run it around. Now again, just underneath it, guys, if you have any sections like this, just go ahead and put either some stone bricks or some chiseled stone in there. It's entirely up to you. And on this little bit at the back. Okay, right, now we're going to grab our our spruce planks, and on the inside, right here where we've got a gap in the ground, we want to go ahead and place in a flooring of your choice. I'm using the spruce planks like I said, but you guys can use any blocks of your choice, it doesn't matter. And then when you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like that. Okay, so you've got your floor all in place. Now, starting on the left hand side over here by the corner of the tower, we're going to start filling in our walls. So we want to fill in this gap here at the very back. Just fill it in with the spruce planks, and we'll put in some windows and stuff later on. We want to fill this gap in here, this gap here, and then on top of these logs here, we're literally going to fill all the way around, fill in all these gaps down the sides here. Okay, once you got that all in place, go ahead and get your spruce stairs, and starting again on the left hand side here, we're going to place one underneath these pillars sticking out where the logs are, and then 2 inside this little gap here. We're going to place one here and one here, again where our pillars are, and then one in the little gaps above, one where the pillars are, and one in between those 2 gaps. Over to this corner, and exactly the same thing again. And then finally on the back, one here, and then 2 in these gaps here. Right. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and we're going to get in our second floor here. So guys, you probably want to light the area up if you're playing in survival. But for here, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go around with my planks at this height here, which is where the beam is that we just placed. So go ahead and fill all of this in with the flooring of your choice first of all. Okay, once done, you want to go ahead and, as you can see, we've got a little bit of a sort of a oak wood edge around this. So we're not going to really need that because it's going to be seen on the inside. So starting from the very front of the build, as you can see, we come over here. We're going to fill this one here with some planks. This one here with the planks. From this log that sticks up here across to this side with the planks. We don't want to do these ones here because this is going to be possibly visible. Then we're going to head down to the back and literally just do the same thing around this little corner here. Perfect. And then here we're just going to change that log and run it sideways, just like that. Okay, right, let's grab our stripped oak wood and we're going to go ahead and place in our walls for the second floor. So first of all, we're going to put a wall all the way across to here, and in fact right here on this corner we're going to put a pillar all the way up. Okay, right on that little corner there. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our stripped oak wood, and then the pillar. Then place 3 in this gap, 5 in this gap, 3 in this gap, 3 in this gap, and 4 in this gap. And then we're just going to raise it but to 4 blocks high. Okay, so 3 more on top so that it is level with the pillars, just like that. And we're going to do that on top of the blocks that we just placed. Okay, once you're done guys, go ahead and get your spruce stairs again, and on the right hand side here we're just going to place some normal stairs in the center like so, and then just place a full block in that gap at the very top like so. Now round to this side here, on the left hand side of the build, we're going to come over to this little corner here, place 2 of the spruce planks and then another 2. We're going to put 2 stairs like this. Go down 1 block and place 2 and then 2 planks. We're going to place 2 stairs like this, and then basically we're just going to step them down by placing upside down stairs underneath and then 2 stairs in front, and we're just going to keep rotating that until we get to the ground. And making sure you place those last 2 upside down stairs underneath like so. Now get your stone bricks and you want to place 3 across the front of these. 1 underneath and then 1 in front of these stairs down here, 1 in front of the stairs at the sides here, and then just join that to the wall right there. Get your stone brick stairs, place 3 of them upside down here, and then 1 here, and then bring that all the way down, and then 1 at this side, making sure it's upside down of course, and then bringing it all the way up to there. At the very top we're just going to go ahead and put a full block like that. And then I think we're going to leave that bit as it is. Underneath here, we're just going to put a pillar all the way down. So join that bit there. Put another pillar underneath here. And then just fill this bit of the stairs in. And then just put 1 block backwards like this. So we get a little indentation for a little bit of a shape. And then just put an upside down stair and a normal stair on there. And then that should be pretty good. Underneath this side here, let's just put some upside down stone brick stairs just to finish off that little walkway. And then I think that is good. Okay, let's get our door and windows in place. So first of all, on this landing at the very top here, come 1 block over and make a 2 block gap for a door. Break the one above and put in a upside down spruce stair, and then place your door from the inside. Perfect. Leave a 2 block gap and place a single window just there. This one here, place a 2 block window like so, and the same for this bit just here. Underneath here we're going to have another door, so break these 2 here. Place in an upside down stair just there. A block of your choice in the door gap like this, and then a door on the inside here. Now guys, I would make sure that you light this up because you will get mobs spawning very soon. Right, now that we've got that bit done, we're going to come around to the front of the build and we're going to place 2 little single windows in here like this. And then we're going to put an upside down stair above like so. Up in this section here, just come to the center, up by 1 block and break a 2 block gap like this. Down the right hand side, in the centers of the spruce wood here, we're just going to break a single gap here for a window. And then break a 2 block gap there. And a 2 block gap just there. And that should be good enough for all the windows. At the bottom here, I am going to place in some upside down stairs just to make it look a little bit more finished. Just like so. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and underneath the windows at the bottom here, put in a spruce slab. Put a spruce slab underneath these little windows here. At the side here, we're going to put a spruce slab underneath those ones. Then on these 3 in the middle here, we want to put a slab on the top half and the ones above on the bottom half. At the side here, we're going to put a slab here and a slab just there at the bottom of the window. And I think that's all we're going to need for slabs for the moment. Now guys, we're going to start working on the roof. So let's get our roof in place, and we're going to start at the very front of the build. So placing a stair at the very top here, and then place one each side so that it sort of curves around that corner. An upside down one here, and again make sure these are the spruce stairs guys. Place one here, one that way and one that way, and again one upside down one there. Now on top of here, we're going to do the same pattern and repeat it until we get to the center, which is going to be a full block, a stair, an upside down stair. This side here, a full block, a stair, and an upside down stair. Block, stair, upside down stair. Block, stair, upside down stair. Block and a stair, block and a stair. And in the middle, because we're at the very top now in the center, just place an upside down stair, a normal stair on top, and an upside down stair poking outwards. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing over here, but it's going to be a little bit smaller. So place an upside down one here. We're going to run some normal stairs all the way down this little edge here. Place a normal stair there. Break that one. Place an upside down stair there. And then we're going to place a full block on top. Then we're going to go stair on top of that. Upside down stair, full block, stair, upside down stair in the center, a normal block on top, and one poking out like so. Okay, let's go over to the other side and do the same thing for the little roof around here. So for this one guys, upside down stair there, upside down stair here. Then we're going to just run our stairs quickly down this side here, all the way across here, and then stick one out there. Put an upside down one behind it, and we'll come back to that bit in a second. Let's quickly get this roof in again with exactly the same pattern. So full block, stair, upside down stair, and we're just going to repeat that to the center. Upside down stair in the middle, stair on top, and an upside down one sticking outwards. Over here, let's put our upside down stair there. Two stairs here and one facing outwards with an upside down stair just there. And again, we're going to repeat that same pattern again. So it's going to be a block, stair, and an upside down stair. And we'll do that until we get to the middle. Upside down stair in the center. Normal stair facing outwards with one upside down in front. Now this little bit here guys is going to blend into the corner of this wall, and it might look a little bit off, but it doesn't matter because we will be filling in houses around here at some point soon. So first of all, let's go ahead and place in a plank with a stair, upside down stair, and then repeat the same pattern. So plank, make sure it's a stair, upside down stair, and then a plank, stair. And now we should be at the center. We're going to put an upside down stair there, a normal stair on top, and one facing out. Then we're going to place in a stair just there, making sure that it faces in towards that, like so. Let's place an upside down stair here and a full block above, so we match in with the roof. And then that should be good. Now we're just basically going to quickly fill in some of the roofs. So starting on this one on the left hand side, we'll place 3 here, 3 on top, 1 in the center. The big one at the front here, we're going to do 5, 5 on top, 3 in the middle, 3 on top, 1 in the center. 1 on the right hand side, 3, 3 and 1. This one over here, 3, 3 and 1. And then finally this one at the back, we're going to go 4, 4, 3, 3 and then 1 in the middle. And that just gives us a nice little coverage at the back here like this. If you want to at the back here, if you want to make it a little bit more interesting, you could go ahead and break a row across like this, making a beam across. Break these ones here, and you could go ahead and just break that a second. Bring this one up here. Break this bit here. This bit here you could make a pillar. So just from the other side here, you see you'd have 2 main beams. And then you could go ahead and use your stripped birch wood or stripped birch logs. Place 2 in here and then 5 in here. Just to give you a little bit of a different sort of look on the back here. Because I didn't really want to put any windows or anything like that in here because of the pillar here being in the way and stuff like that. So I think something like that just gives the back a little bit more of an interesting look. We're not going to do it at the front because at the very front here we're going to have a window, which is going to be from where this slab is. So we've got 1 block, 2 block, then break 1 and 2 like so. For this one we'll get the details in a little bit later. So now we've got all of the roof edge in place, so we kind of know the shape of the roof now. So let's go ahead and grab our dark oak planks and our dark oak stairs. And what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to just basically connect the 4 blocks to the 4 blocks to the roof. So if we start just behind the very front here, place 1 here and then 1 here and then join those together. 1, 2, 1, 2 and join those together. Now this roof here is lower because it comes up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and just leave that where it is. Let's do the same over this side. Perfect. Then this one here, we're going to bring that all the way down to the very back of the build. And join into here. The center one at the top, let's go ahead and bring that all the way down. 1 block down here, let's bring this block all the way down to the back. And join up to there. Now from this little corner here, let's do the same that we've done down the other end. So 2 like that. And then like that. 3 on top of that, and then here we can join this one up. So place 1 here, 1 here, and then bring it all the way over and join it up to this side. 1, 2, 3 here, bring it all the way over and join it up to this one. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So we got in all of the roof blocks down this side now. Now we just got to get the planks in for this side. So here, very similar thing, place 1 there, bring it all the way across until we hit the wall. 1, 2, 3, 3, and then bring that one all the way down again, and then join that one into the pillar just there. Now, all we need to do really is ignore the very top blocks, okay, the very tops of the roofs, of the peaks. But for the rest of them, just place in your dark oak stairs and just bring them all the way around your corners like this, just filling in that last little bit of your roof. Okay guys, now just for this last little bit for the stairs here, when we're coming across here, you might find it a little bit tight getting it into this little gap here. So you may have to break a couple of the blocks here just so that you can kind of fit your stairs in like this. And then we can put 1 in here and 1 down there. Make sure it faces the right way. Let's try and get that one in first. There we go. Just like that. Okay, and then you can go in after and put in your stair back there like that. And there we go, guys. That's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get our slabs again. And on the very top bit of the flat bit of the center, just go ahead and run some of your spruce slabs all the way across and join it up. You can do stairs if you want to, run stairs backwards to each other, but I think the slabs just look a little bit nicer and they kind of have a better finish to the roof. And we'll do the same round here, just like that. Perfect. Right, okay, now for here guys, let's start by getting in all the windows. So go ahead and just place windows into your gaps like this. For this one here, we're going to place 2 glass panes here and here, and then 2 glass blocks right in the center there. On the side here, let's place 2 windows in there, 1 in here, 2 down the bottom here, 1 in each of these gaps here, 1 all the way down the sides in these gaps, 2 in this gap here. We'll place 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then 2 in this one. Grab your spruce buttons, and on these little logs that stick out, go and stick 1 on front of it like this. Then we're going to get our spruce slabs. We're going to place one on the left hand gap here, right where that stairway is. Make sure it's on the top half of that block. Same again here on the top half of the block. Top half of the block at the front here. Top half in that gap, and that gap. Then just place your spruce fences on top. So we've got 3 of them in this gap here, just to add a little bit of detail. Okay, that's looking good. Now, use your trapdoors to make some little shutters. So this little window over here, I'm going to put that on it to make it look like a little shutter. I'm going to leave that window there. These little windows down here, you could go ahead and put the shutters on if you want. You won't highly notice it unless you make them a different color. But, you know, they are there for you to you can just about see them. At the very front here, at the very top here, I think we're going to go ahead and place 2 temporary blocks here. Place a trapdoor on each of those and close it, and then break those temporary blocks. You could even go ahead and put a little slab there for a window ledge if you wanted to. And I think that is about it for that, guys. Now we're just going to go ahead and place in a few little flower pots. So place these wherever you wish, guys. There's no specific place. Just make sure you put them on these little window ledges. I think they look good on those. Something like that. And then go ahead and put your sapling inside. Now you can put any flower in these, guys. It hasn't got to be the sapling. I just think the sapling looks really nice inside the flower pots. The little bit of green there just really stands out. And that's looking good. Now, one last thing, guys, is to go ahead and add in some lanterns. So I'm going to place them on the corners like this. Down the sides, I'm going to place one here, one underneath that edge, one there, 2 on this little corner over here. And I think that is enough for that side. Round this side here, we're going to go 1 here, 1 underneath there. And I might even just put 1 on there like that. Let's put 2 fences in that little gap there. Okay, guys, one last little thing to do is go ahead and just put your fence in across this little edge here. But other than that, guys, I would say this one is pretty much done now. And I think it's turned out really cool. I really like the shape of this little build. And I like the fact that we've mixed in the spruce wood and the oak wood for the part of the build at the bottom. And then a dark oak roof at the top just really brings it all out. And yeah, I just think it looks really nice. So guys, as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Just don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is Blue Nerd signing out. And I will catch you guys in the next one.